Cyberbullying by Am. It's been weeks, and Marion Wesley still receives mean comments on her blog. Normally, it doesn't bother her. I mean, it's not unusual for a blog to have mean comments. But this one person called Lost But Found took mean comments to a whole new level. Most of his comments was degrading poor Mariana. She went through more than her share of life's tortures. 3 years of kids making fun of her clothes, being so poor that she couldn't even afford new clothes, her parents arguing every day in their drunken state, and finally having to separate from her father to live with her mother. She was slowly healing from that chaotic ride, and with the help of her video blogging, she was almost healed. That is, until that person started commenting. Most of the things they spout would hit a little too close to home, and she would always find herself crying. One day, the mother caught Marion crying. She asked what was wrong, and Marion, at first hesitant, explained. The mother's worry soon turned to rage, and she was going to tell the person off, but was stopped by Marion. "Please, mother, please leave them be. It's not unusual to see such hateful and mean comments on a blog, especially a video blog. I created this blog, so I should have been prepared for the worst." The mother felt some of her rage melt. She sighed. "All right, I'll leave them alone, but in return, promise me you will tell me when things get out of hand," her mother said sternly. "Promise," Marion replied. After that day, Marion felt that she could do anything. She did her best to try to ignore the person's comments. She was doing fine, until she saw that one comment that was left from them. Does she actually think she's cute? I mean, look at her clothes. Those things are so disgusting. And is that a stain? Yuck! She must be poorer than the hobos who lives on the streets, if she's wearing those disgusting clothes. I bet she was abandoned by her parents, and that's why she's so poor. I bet her parents didn't even love her. Lol. If she is with her parents, then they must be drunkards. But anyway, back to that hideous fashion mistake. You should drown it in oil and burn it. Actually, seeing how you dress in your garbage-filled videos, you'll most likely make an even worse hideous fashion mistake. What's up with your videos anyway? It's just you blabbing about stuff nobody even cares about. All you're doing is making fun of yourself with your hideous rags you call clothes. Either that or you're boring us with your non-stopping mouth. You should just do the whole world a favor and just die." Marion felt her mind slowly crumble and felt tears forming as she read the comment. After she was done, she felt so broken. She looked around her house to find her mother nowhere to be seen. She was all alone. No one was there to comfort her, to tell her they loved her. Marion fell to her knees and cried, screaming her pain as that comment kept rereading itself in her head, until finally it only reread one sentence. "You should just do the whole world a favor and just die." She just lay there on the bedroom floor, no longer crying, no longer screaming, no longer feeling. Just do the whole world a favor and just die. Marion slowly got up to her feet.
Do the whole world a favor and just die.
She could hear a deep voice rereading it in her head, but she didn't care. She walked towards the kitchen.
Just die.
The voice got even deeper. Marion picked up a butcher's knife and put it to her throat.
Die.
The now deep monstrous voice yelled out. At that moment, Marion closed her eyes and shoved the knife into her throat. The only thing she could feel before unconsciousness took her was the cold hands of death. When Marion's mother came in a few hours later, she found Marion's corpse in the middle of a pool of blood. Her scream pierced the air and carried throughout the whole apartment building. Someone called the police. The policemen busted down the door once they came, only to see a middle-aged woman screaming and crying so loud that it shook their souls. Looking past her, they met a terrible sight. A little girl of only 13 was lying in a pool of blood with a knife lodged in her throat, and her dirty blonde hair now a deep red. After calming down the mother and looking around, they found her computer still on and the comments still on the page. The mother explained to them angrily about the one person who hits too close to home. The mother was ready to kill, and because of that, she was temporarily locked into a cell until the murderer was caught. It didn't take them long to track Lost But Found down and lock the blue-eyed teenage blonde up for murdering Marion Wesley. Serena Williams will soon face trial, and her sentence will ruin whatever dreams she pursued. Remember, a bully is not a fun thing to be, so just be respectful of people when you're online, or else you'll kill someone without meaning, thus destroying your chances of a happy ending. You'll have no one to blame but you.